In this tutorial, we're going to go over the Into dashboard. Each Into account will be provided two sets of dashboards, the Manager side and the Front Desk side. The Manager dashboard, which is what we're looking at now, provides an overall business overview. This is usually used by the management or the owner of that business. Let's switch over to the Front Desk side. The Front Desk dashboard is used by admins or receptionists to help them streamline their day-to-day work. Now, let's dive into a bit more details about each dashboard. We're going to start on the Manager side. The first thing we'll notice is if your business has multiple branches, you will be able to select a specific branch and to have the information displayed accordingly. The second thing, on the right side, we'll be able to pick a specific duration. So say, for example, I want to see the duration of this whole month. All I would need to do is click on today, select this month, and the information will be displayed accordingly. Of course, you do have the options to choose between multiple filters, like this week, last month, this year, even custom date if you need to. You can add a start date and an end date. But for this specific example, let's take to this month. Now, the first section we'll notice here is sales, which represents everything your business has sold. Of course, we have the total amount displayed here, which is related, of course, to that period. Then you'll notice there are subsections below it. You've got the regular, which represents your classes, private for your private sessions, POS for all the merchandise or items that your business has sold, and other that represents your rentals. Each of these subsections will have the amount listed next to them, as well as a percentage to give you an idea about which section of your business is performing better or generating more sales. The second part is cash. This represents your revenue. Of course, you are going to notice specific payment methods depends on how you set it up. In this scenario, you've got Cash USD, credit card, Cash LBP, OMT, bank transfer, and the amount displayed next to each one. The third part is active clients. This will provide you the total number of clients that have a membership with your business within this duration, as well as unique visitors. So the number of clients that came into your business within this period of time, and of course, the new clients that have joined your business. If we scroll down, we're going to notice we have class attendees. This displays the total number of classes available, specific numbers that can give you an idea about how many attendees you have available inside your classes. I will break it down for you. Let's start from the right side. The right number is how many attendees can your classes accept in total. The middle number represents how many people registered inside your classes, and the left number represents how many people did we take attendance on. Of course, if your classes are full and you have people waiting on the waitlist, this will also be displayed here. The private sessions is similar to the class attendees. You have the total number of sessions available. You have the pending one, that means they registered, but attendance was not taken yet. And if any of them got cancelled, this will also be displayed. The rentals is displayed in the same way. The completed ones, the pending ones, where attendance was not taken on those rentals, and the cancelled. Now, before we jump into the trends and statistics, let's take a quick look at the arrow that is displayed next to each section. Once clicked, takes you to the report related to that section of the dashboard. So the sales took us to the sales report, which will provide us a more detailed account of what is happening. Now, let's go down to our trends and statistics. There are two line charts available for your business. One is financial, the other is occupancy. The financial part displays your sales and cash. You'll notice that this is clickable. So you will be able to get an idea about how your business is performing throughout the year. Let's toggle off the sales, and we'll notice immediately in terms of cash revenue, We have a peak between September and October. We also have a peak in March. The occupancy displays attendees, that's for the classes, PTs for the private sessions, and of course any reservations. This is also clickable, so you can filter it accordingly. And the last part of your manager dashboard is your sales by branch. Now this will display the sales amount divided per branch, so you can have an overall look immediately from here. Let's switch over to our front desk dashboard. The first thing we'll notice is there are classes and private sessions available. Now those are the activities that are happening today. So this will display daily classes and privates. You can see the time here available, the details of the class or the private session itself, the number of attendees inside them, and of course an action button that will allow the admin or the receptionist to click on it and takes them immediately to that class. Second thing will be displayed is the daily cash. So how much revenue went into the business today? This will go back to 0 every 24 hours. If we scroll down, we're going to notice the outstanding balance. So this is the clients who still owe the business money. They have a negative balance on their account. They will be displayed here for your front desk department to have an idea and collect payment accordingly. Each client displayed will have the balance next to them, as well as a view profile button, which will take the person to that client's account, as well as a client payment. So let's say this client came in to pay his 100. A client payment can be clicked, and you can receive the payment accordingly. You also have a session owed section. The session owed represents any client that came into your business without buying a membership. So now they will owe the business a session. As you can see, each client is available here with the number of session owed available next to them, and of course a view client profile button for each one. Payment reminders are also available. So if you set up a payment reminders while selling a membership, it will be displayed here to remind the front desk department to collect. The last two sections are birthdays, which will display your client's birthdays here accordingly, and low critical product quantity, which is related to your POS. This is where each item will have the minimum quantity listed here as soon as it reaches it.